In the bustling heart of New York City, where skyscrapers pierced the clouds like jealous lovers staking their claim, Avery Sinclair scrolled through her phone during a sneaky break at work. She was the overlooked wife of Damien Sterling, the billionaire CEO of Sterling Enterprises, a man whose possessive nature was as legendary as his empire of luxury hotels and private jets. Their marriage had been a forced one, a marriage of convenience sealed 3 years ago amid whispers of revenge and family legacies. Damien, the obsessive alpha male with his dark romance aura, had always been cold and distant, treating her like a possession rather than a partner. But Avery, with her grumpy sunshine spirit, held on to the hope that beneath his mafia boss-like exterior, rumors swirled about his underground dealings. There was a spark of genuine affection. She typed out a fun post about KFC's Crazy Thursday deal, chuckling to herself. Who knew fried chicken could save a soul on a Thursday? B50, spill the tea on your wild histories. She hit post without thinking, forgetting to block her family, or more importantly, her possessive husband. Seconds later, a notification popped up. Damien had commented, "Wait for me at home tonight, little wife." Her heart raced. Panic set in. Was he using his main account? The whole company could see this. Frantic, Avery messaged him privately, "Hubby, did you forget to switch to your alt account?" But instead of a reply, the company group chat exploded with a message from Damien. "I'm taking time to nurture my marriage with my wife. No work for me today. Everyone gets the day off." The office went silent, then buzzed with whispers. Colleagues' eyes darted to her, phones dinging nonstop. Avery stood, stammering, "Guys, let me explain. It's not what it looks like." Before she could finish, Damien stormed in, his tall frame cutting through the room like a private jet slicing the sky. His face was a mask of thin anger, that dominant glare making everyone freeze. He scooped her up in his arms effortlessly, the touch her and die vibe radiating off him. "I'm taking my wife home now. If anyone wants to stay in overtime, feel free." He shot daggers at Hank Young, the male colleague next to her desk, who straightened like a startled rooster. Damien's jealousy was palpable, his obsessive alpha male side on full display. "She's mine. Every inch of her belongs to me, and no one else gets to even look." In his Maybach, the luxury leather seats cradling them, the drive home was tense. Damien's aura was ice cold, his billionaire CEO presence filling the car. Avery shrank back, hugging herself. At their penthouse atop a glittering Manhattan tower, with views of the Hudson sparkling like diamonds from Cartier, he parked in the private garage and stormed inside without a word. Avery followed, slipping off her shoes, peeking into his study. There he sat, frowning over a report, his fingers white-knuckled. Who's the poor soul getting punished tomorrow? She thought. Standing at the door? He snapped suddenly. Startled, she banged her head on the frame, yelping as a bump formed. Damien rushed over, his possessive husband instincts kicking in. How are you so careless? Let me see. He fetched the first aid kit, gently dabbing the spot with cotton, his touch soft and meticulous. Stay still, baby girl. Good girl. Once done, he stood, but when she tried to hug him, he pulled away, his expression twisted. Let's go to the hospital. No need, it's minor, she protested. He hesitated, then grabbed his coat. I'm heading out. Call if you feel unwell. Confused by his coldness, Avery called his assistant, who mumbled about a restaurant meeting. Unease nodded her. She had the driver take her around town, from one upscale spot to another, until she spotted him at the venue where they'd held their engagement party, a lavish Italian eatery with crystal chandeliers. Damien sat by the window, smiling warmly at a woman in a red dress, their conversation flowing like fine wine. It was the opposite of his grumpy demeanor with her. When he noticed Avery, his smile vanished. She fled, tears stinging, ignoring his call as she powered off her phone. Back home? No, she directed the driver to her parents' estate, a sprawling Italian villa-style mansion in the suburbs, complete with manicured gardens and a yacht docked nearby for weekend escapes. Fuming, Avery posted on social media, "Hey friends, what's the process for divorce? Asking for a friend." She crashed on her bed, exhausted. But soon knocks came. Damien was downstairs. Her mom, ever the meddler, dragged her down. "Talk it out, you two." Avery plopped on the sofa in their luxurious living room, Van Cleef jewelry glinting on the side table. "So, Mr. CEO, dinner with your red dress confidant? Hope she didn't mind you bailing halfway." He frowned. "What confidant?" "It was business, Avery. You misunderstood." But his explanation was vague, fueling her jealousy. "Why alone in a romantic spot? No assistant? Wanted your private world undisturbed?" He softened, reaching for her hand. "Baby girl, it's not like that." "Listen," but she dodged. "Tell me every detail, then." He clammed up, face conflicted. Hurt, she stormed to her room, burying under blankets, skipping dinner. Dreams haunted her. Damien kissing another woman. Waking frustrated, she headed to the bathroom, only to find him emerging, towel-wrapped, steam curling around his chiseled body. Her eyes lingered, blood rushing, but a dog bark snapped her out. "Out!" She shoved him with a toilet plunger. Her mom burst in, protective. "What's this?" "He's your husband. I allowed him to shower here. I want a divorce." Avery exploded. "He is someone else." Damien denied it firmly. Mom believed him, threatening Avery with bamboo shoot stir-fry if she kept it up. Alone, Avery's stomach growled. Damien returned with egg pudding and milk. "No mango stuff left, but tomorrow I'll make it. Eat up, little wife." He spoon-fed her, but she insisted on doing it herself, embarrassed. Later, he fiddled with her phone, blocking negative bloggers and following positive ones, cooking in sweet quotes. "Those toxic videos harm you." "I fixed it." She protested, but he bargained. One positive follow for a pudding. Toxic ones deduct. Tempted, she agreed. "No divorce for now. But you owe me 50 already." He chuckled. "One a day, on condition we stay married. She's mine to ruin, mine to cherish. No one else gets a piece of her heart." That night, after her skincare routine in their marble bathroom, Avery divided the bed with stuffed animals. "No crossing until you explain that woman. No touching." He looked hurt but complied. She dreamed of pudding fields, but it morphed into a nightmare, Damien's face twisting eerily. "Dirty thing, stay away!" she screamed, jolting awake. Damien hovered, concerned. "Bad dream, baby girl?" His arms pulled her close despite the barrier, his dominant side softening into protection. In their penthouse, with the city lights twinkling below, he whispered, "You're mine, Avery. Forever." But doubts lingered, the age gap between them, him 10 years older, adding to the tension. Revenge from past enemies loomed, but for now, his jealousy flared as he thought of Hank. "Touch her and die," he muttered to himself. The next morning, over breakfast on their private terrace, Avery teased him about the woman. He pinned her against the wall in a sudden wall donk, his breath hot. "It was a business deal for our heir's future, our family's legacy. But you? You're my obsession." His hands roamed, tearing at her shirt playfully, hinting at punishment in their red room downstairs, where red ropes and belts awaited for their submissive dominant games. Not explicit, but the spark ignited. High heat without crossing lines. Yet abuse crept in. Avery's heart ached from his earlier coldness. "Why the distance? Am I just your forced marriage trophy?" Tears fell. He pulled her into the shower for a steamy bath play, water cascading like their emotions. "Pregnant or not, you're my everything. My possessive husband side won't let you go." Luxury enveloped them. Cartier watches on the counter, plans for a private jet getaway to his Italian manor. Jealousy peaked when Hank texted her innocently. Damien saw, his mafia boss rage boiling. "Mine," he growled, dragging her to the car for a heated car shake moment, possessiveness overwhelming. "Good girl, say you're mine." Sweetness followed, gifts from Van Cleef, apologies in the form of heirs talk. Enemies to lovers fully realized, their grumpy sunshine dynamic shining through. As days blurred, Avery discovered she was pregnant, the ultimate heir. Damien's obsession deepened. "Our baby seals it. You're my little wife forever." In their yacht off the coast, under stars, he vowed revenge on any threats. High sweet, cuddles in the penthouse. High abuse, arguments over trust. High hints, him binding her wrists lightly with silk, dominant commands whispered. Through it all, Damien's voice echoed. You're mine to ruin, baby girl. Every breath, every touch mine. And so their dark romance unfolded, a tale of billionaire CEO passion, where love conquered all.